Hey guys, I am Jen. I make loads of science and maths videos over on my channel Primrose, Kitten, but I'm here on Eve's channel today, the lovely Eve, to talk to you about starting year 12, because year 12 is hard. And I know you thought year 11 was hard. I know that you guys work so hard in year 11, but year 12 is like that big step up, and sometimes it's unexpected because, you know, you're reducing your number of subjects, you're maybe still going to the same school, seeing the same friends, seeing the same teachers, but it's a massive change, and sometimes this can be a bit of a shock to the system. So I'm just going to give you a few tips on how we can cope with this shock to the system and what you can do to help yourself out, because it's okay to be freaked out, because, you know, you've been in year 12 for like a couple of weeks now, getting used to the new classes, maybe you've changed school, maybe there's like a load of new friends to make as well, and you're probably feeling a little bit overwhelmed, like, what have I done? Why is this so different? Maybe you're feeling a little bit underprepared because you relaxed over the summer and all of that stuff we did at GCSE, or maybe you've forgotten it. Unfortunately, your teachers haven't forgotten it, and your teachers are assuming that you know everything from GCSE really well. And if there were any like little bits at GCSE that maybe you skipped over because, oh, well, if it comes up in the exam it's going to be like 1 or 2 marks, they are now big bits at A-level. And if like something that was 1 or 2 marks at GCSE is now like a whole lesson at A-level, and you didn't really get it before, and you definitely don't get it now, but you don't want to say anything, well, just please say something. Please tell your teacher that, like, I didn't really get this, I didn't really get the lesson, like, go and ask your teacher for help, or go and look at a YouTube video for help, or something like that. Just make sure you go and ask for help, because all of that stuff from GCSE, your teachers are going to assume that you know it, and if you've forgotten everything on some holiday, or maybe there's just some stuff you didn't get, make sure you get that fixed. Now, if you are feeling slightly overwhelmed at this stage, that is perfectly normal, that is perfectly okay. Everyone is feeling overwhelmed at this stage, even if they don't tell you they are, or they don't look like they are, like they look like they've got it all together and they know what they're doing and they're smiling and happy. I promise you they are feeling overwhelmed, because there's this massive jump going on. And if you are feeling overwhelmed, there are a few things that you can do to help yourself with that. So the first thing you can do to help yourself is to go and do a load of stationery shopping. You're going to come up with like massive bags, and it doesn't matter whether these are like fancy nice bags from Paper Chase or like ordinary bags from Tesco. It does not matter what your folders look like, as long as you have a lot of folders. And when I say a lot of folders, I'm talking 2 lever arch folders per subject. I'm talking a working folder that you can take into school with you, because your lever arch folders, I want you to leave those at home, because they're going to be heavy. If you have like 3 or 4 subjects a day and you are carrying 3 or 4 lever arch folders into school every single day, you are going to hurt your back. We do not want to have that happen. So your teachers are going to do folder checks periodically, so have them there at home ready, but leave them at home. Carry like a thin working folder into school. You are going to need several pads of paper, you are going to need dividers, you are going to need post-it notes, you're going to need highlighters, and you're going to need multicolour pens. For each lever arch folder, you're going to need to put dividers in, whether you divide that by chapter, similar to the textbook, whether you divide that by teacher. That again is kind of up to you, or how your teachers want them organised, more importantly. But make sure you have everything organised. Don't just like, and I see this so often, whenever I do a folder check, I will get this lump, the best way to describe this, of bits of paper that will have my subject, chemistry in, maybe some biology in, maybe some maths in, and they'll be go like, there you go, miss, and I'm like, no, what on earth do you expect me to do with this? I want things filed in a logical order, sensible, sorted, and the best way you can do this is just by keeping on top of it. Do not get to the point where you have like 3 weeks worth of notes in a folder. Every single night, just take it out and just put it in the folder. That's all you have to do with it. Just put it in the folder. And then when you have time, when you have it on your study timetable, because you need to have a study timetable, if you want to stop feeling overwhelmed and you want to like get on top of things, you need to get a study timetable. Eve has a fantastic video explaining to you how to make a really great study timetable. Go and look at that, because having a study timetable will make you feel so much better. So every night, file your folders, and when it sits on your study timetable, go back to those notes, either rewrite those notes, make mind maps from those notes, or make flashcards from those notes, but do not just ignore those notes, because we are going to expect that you understand those notes, we are going to expect that you know everything in these notes, and we're going to keep referring back to it throughout the year. So it's kind of like the whole GCSE thing again. If there's something you didn't get, well, we're not going to know that unless you tell us, and we're going to assume that you did get it. So make sure you do whatever you need to get it. Now, on this beautiful, amazing study timetable that you're going to make, please make sure to put time in there for your extracurricular activities and for stuff that is going to help you like relax and wind down. Because, you know, if you've spent the past 2 or 3 years completely addicted to Hollyoaks, you are not going to be happy if your study timetable doesn't allow time for you to watch Hollyoaks. It's really, really important that you get that in there. Or if you have football club every Monday night, or you like you're helping out brownies or guides every Wednesday night, then like those are really, really important things. Make sure they're in there. Do not give them up for A-level, because grades are important. And I'm saying to the teacher, grades are important, but they're not the be all and end all. They are not the main thing that defines you as a person. You are so much more than just a set of letters that somebody else is going to give you. So do not give up your life for your A-levels. Do not completely give up everything that makes you just to sit down and study for 2 years. I would, not even 2 years, it's like 18 months. I would much rather have students that came out with like a C or a B at the end but were happy, than students that are completely given up their life and everything and have made themselves really, really miserable, but got A's and A stars at the end. So please do not give up what makes you you. And when you get your grades back, don't be upset by them. You may be getting like A's and A stars at GCSE and suddenly find you're kind of like a C grade A-level student. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Because like I said a second ago, grades do not determine the person that you are. So if suddenly you were planning on being like this A student the whole way through and suddenly find that you're not, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. It doesn't make you a bad person, doesn't make you a less person. It's absolutely fine. So I've been rambling on for quite a while now. So the last thing that I'm going to say is, when it comes to holidays, do not leave all of your work right until the end. Get it over and done with at the beginning, and then you can relax. Relax for like the week of half term or the 2 weeks of Christmas. Just relax. Get all your homework over and done with, and then you don't have to think about it. Because if you leave it right until the end, it's like hanging over you for the entire time, and then you can't really properly relax. So there you go, guys. A few little bits of advice to help you out with the start of year 12. It is okay that you are feeling overwhelmed because everyone else is. Get yourself organised. Do not give up your life. Yeah, that's it basically. Oh, and go and subscribe to my channel and Eve's channel, of course. Good luck, guys. It's a really good year, it's a really fun year, but it's a really hard year.